What's up, everybody? This is Phil. Welcome back to my channel. I'm going to take a look at this little beauty today from SpecCast. It is the 1/16 scale SpecCast resin 4-wheel drive IH 4166 open station, no cab. It's a beautiful little release from SpecCast here. But like I said, it is resin, so it's kind of weird. I got a story about it. The original tractor, though, the 4166, was originally produced from the early to mid 70s, I do believe, if I'm not mistaken. And this tractor was about 150 PTO horsepower tested, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. But it's a classic design. I love it. I kind of wish this would have had a cab on it, but I'm okay with it like this because these are such a rare thing to have in this 1/16 scale. I mean, they just don't come along. Ertl hasn't touched none of these. The 56, 4156, the 66 series, the 86 series, all those old classic 4-wheel drive Internationals, they've not touched any of them, and it's kind of a shame to me. I feel like it's coming though, sooner than later, but it's just a matter of fact that they have not, and they to this date really touched these in this scale 1/16. They've hit them in 64th, they've hit them in 32nd, but they've not really got nowhere near them in 1/16, which for me personally is a shame. I really would love to see these tractors produced in 1/16 scale. I said it in my previous video. I mean, they've done all the John Deeres, it seems like, through the years in 1/16 scale. They even got the Wagoner John Deere 4-wheel drive coming out later, sometime this year, I think. In the Prestige Select series. They're doing the WA14 and WA17, I want to say. So it's just a shame that we're not seeing more of the Internationals in 1/16 scale. Just my opinion. I would love to see them from Ertl because they do a tremendous job. Like I said, this is a resin tractor. You have to be careful with it. My story about it is this front wheel, it fell off and it got a little chip because the wheels are even resin on this thing. It just fell off on me and it got a little chip here on the tire. I'm just going to take a marker and fill it in. It's, you know, it doesn't look black in that little spot where it chipped, but I don't think it'll be a big deal. Just take a black marker and fill that in. But the wheel just fell off, so I literally glued it back on, and now it seems to be on there. It's not coming off, so I think I'm good right now, but I'm not going to handle this thing a lot. Once I do this video, it'll predominantly stay right there probably. So, but this is a nice little rendition of a rare International tractor, and in the scale that I really desire, which is 1/16. But it looks good from the rear end here. It's got a nice little detail here of the hydraulic hookups and the hitch here. Not too bad. Up here on both rear fenders, flashers and lights, which is pretty neat. And those are molded into the casting, it seems there. They might be glued on there, I'm not sure. But they look really nice too. Of course, my dog is over there messing around. The flat fenders, flat hood, flat grill, very nicely done. Classic flat lines on an old tractor, which is what I love, personally. But up here on the back, I think this might be part of the gas tank. I'm not sure. It kind of looks like it. It's got a cap there. Nice International Harvester vintage logo there. Up here in the cockpit control area, nice steering wheel, nice little details with some levers up here on the steering wheel, on top of the steering wheel. Nice little gauges and stuff, and those are not decals. Those are actually in the casting, so that's pretty cool. Foot pedals there on the feet area there, and then nice little levers on both sides of the driver's seat there. So it really does capture that nicely. The seat is black with black trim with white. Seat actually being white, so that's really neat. On either side, like we said, this is open station, no cab. So it's a really unique look, because the ones I've seen real, all of them had cabs. But I guess this thing was offered both ways, open station or a cab. But the ones I've seen when I was a kid, the farmers that had these, they had cabs. So, but it's unique to see. I don't recall ever seeing one in real that didn't have a cab. So it's just cool to see this toy like this set up. It's pretty nice. But on either side here, nice definition with the steps. Has the little like grating there on the steps, and then handle grips on either side of the fenders there on both sides of the tractor. That's on both sides. Really nice. Up on the hood, nice, like I said, nice flat hood. Silver mufflers, red breather. The muffler actually comes right out of there, lifts out loosely, sets in there. That's pretty cool. Of course, the classic front 66 series four-wheel drive grill. Little nice bar grill, International Harvester logo up here in the left corner. Two lights down here at the bottom of the grill, so that's pretty nicely captured. Both sides of the engine have pretty decent detail. In my opinion, it looks pretty good, especially this left-hand side. If you're sitting in the cockpit area, the left-hand side of the engine really has nice detail. Looks good though, I think. Of course, the signature old style International Harvester white decal. It runs back from the control cockpit area straight to the other end by the grill. Big white at the bottom, big white decal going down to the bottom of the engine compartment with the 4166 and the turbo up here at the top of the hood by the grill and the hood. So that's really neat. Pretty nice tractor. I'm going to try to lift it up, show the underneath of it there. Doesn't look too bad. And then of course you got single wheels on it, but they're kind of little fat, thick wheels, which is pretty neat. Like I said, they are resin like the rest of the tractor. And then the actual wheel on the inside is predominantly the silver in color with the middle red cap. And they also have some nice bolt pattern definition in there, so it's captured really well. Overall, it's a really cool tractor, really cool collectible. I'll also up here on either front fender there is some nice lights in the front fenders that shine out in the front. But overall, this little thing is really neat and nice to see one of these classics in a 1/16 scale, even though it's a resin tractor. And if you ever get this thing, be extremely careful with it. Like I said, I wasn't expecting that wheel to fall off, but it did. And I've took super glue, and it's so far, I just did that today, but it don't even offer like it's coming off. So, but like I said, once I get done with this video, he's gonna go right there and probably stay there predominantly. So, but it's a nice collectible. It's a nice to have this series of four-wheel drive in a collectible. And I always wondered, like the 4166, well, the 4366 is really right here behind my shoulder. Totally different design, but they're the same series, I guess. I mean, they're 66 series, but this tractor took a dramatic leap to the 4366. It was bigger, it was more horsepower, of course, but I mean, I consider them the same series because they're both 66 series. It's just the dramatic difference in the leap from this design to that design is pretty, to significant, but both are awesome. But these are still classic, the origin and beginnings of the International four-wheel drive. I think International produced this tractor, and then Steiger started with the 4366. I think Steiger made those for International. So I think Steiger made pretty much all their four-wheel drives from then on. Steiger produced them for International Harvester. If I'm wrong about that, let me know in the comments, but I think that's what the history is. But this is a cool replica, guys. It's really neat. I got this off outbacktoys.com. I'm not even sure if they've still got them on there, to be honest. I don't know, but it's a pretty nice little collectible for sure. And try to minimize handling it, I would suggest, if you can. And like I said, this is a great little thing. I would recommend it to any fan of classic International Harvester tractors, for sure. Alright everyone, I'll bring that camera a little closer to take a closer look at this guy to close out my video. I want to thank anyone that tunes in and watches my videos. If you want to like the video, you can, and comment below. That'd be awesome. This is Phil. I want to wish everyone a blessed day. Take care, be safe, and I'll talk to you guys again soon.